Now, few points to be clarified before I move ahead. In statistics, mean is nothing but the average. Now, there are two types of mean. One is population mean, another is sample mean. Now, the moment I talk about the population mean, so population, let's take an example that in India, there are 1.3 billion, 130 crore population, right? Now, if I want to know the average age of each and everybody, then we represent it by mu. Okay, now let's take an example that I'm saying that average age or the average weight of each and every individual, then we try to represent in population, it is by mu. But to be honest, it is very tough and impossible. It's quite impossible to calculate this mu. But for the sake of example or for the sake of calculation, let's say it is 175. It may be 175 kg of the mean and so on and so forth. So this is population mean with 130 crore population taking under consideration as the main data points, right? Now, I cannot do that, as I said that it is highly impossible. So in that case, what I am doing, I am trying to take a few sample from here and I am trying to make the inference to that. That means I am taking the sample. Let's say I have taken 100 samples or 200 sample or 300 sample data points, and then I am trying to find out the average weight of the sample. So that I will be explaining by x bar, and let's say that is 176. Hope you have understood the concept. X bar is nothing but the sample mean and mu is nothing but the population mean, right? So let's say considering that x bar equals to 176. Ideally, this is supposed to be 175, right? So x bar sample mean is taking the mean of randomly taken sample from the said population. Now it is expected that x bar will be close to the mu value, right? Now say that x bar is 182. If it is 176, we don't mind because it is very close to 175. Now let's say this is 182. Okay, so in that case what will happen, it is unlikely to be equal to 175 and it is too far value from 175. So hence in that case, this is against the claim 175 and this is underlying the hypothesis testing. Now for Sham's case, what happened that mu was 150, x bar or the average value was 40 and the cutoff value we considered 120, right? So this was the hypothesis. Now I said that null hypothesis, it will be H0 and this will be, sorry, this will be H1.
Yeah, why are you talking?
Less than 150, right? This is the null hypothesis. Great. Now what is the burden of proof? One thing we need to understand, one concept of burden of proof. Now burden of proof means it says that the null hypothesis is assumed to be true unless proven otherwise. It means if Sham is claiming that his average score is 150, unless and until it is proven wrong, we will have to consider or accept that null hypothesis is accepted. That means Sham is not a liar. Sham, whatever it is claiming, that is true. Now that is nothing but burden of proof. Hope you have understood. See you in the next section.